My name is Quintin Byrd. I graduated from North Carolina Central University School of Law in 2012, and I've been a member of NCABL since 2017. So I'm a board certified specialist in appellate practice. So I primarily do a lot of appellate work. That's things post-trial, trying to correct errors that might have occurred. And it's also helping make case law that might affect the entire state, the entire circuit, or the entire country, depending on where you're litigating. One word, community. Most often than not, I find myself in spaces where I'm the only Black face, and it's good to be in a space where I don't feel alone, where I feel support and people who I know that have my best interests at heart, and people who actually care about me as an individual, not just as a lawyer, but as a person. The organization has a long history and is shaped and morphed over the years, depending on what the need was at that time. And I think it's important for us to remember the importance of the organization, remember the importance of connection that has been lost to some degree. And I think it's important for us to get back to the strong organization that we were, and to live with intentionality. The networking and the ways that we support each other and reach out to each other has been tremendous. I've gotten jobs before because someone in the organization reached out and said, hey, I heard that this person was hiring. There's just different things that go on that you hear about because you're plugged in. If you're not plugged in, you won't know. That's tough to say. I mean, I've had everything from client referrals, from the being on the website and folks saying, I saw you online and I need a lawyer to handle a case. Honestly, it's been the networking has been the greatest. I'm a solo practitioner, and I always tell other folks, I said, being solo doesn't mean you're alone. And so I have a vast network of lawyers that I can call at any moment to say, hey, have you ever had a case like this? Have you ever had an issue like this? Have you ever appeared before this judge? I wouldn't be able to practice law like I do without my network of attorneys I can call up. It's the Association of Black Lawyers, and I think that Black lawyers speak from a unique voice. I think we have a role and a say, as everybody in society has a particular role and say and voice in society. And so I think if you're silent, your voice won't be heard. And so I think it's important for our organization to be there so that we can be heard on behalf of ourselves and our community. I would tell a young person to join. Practicing law can be rigorous and draining. And honestly, it's something that you shouldn't do in isolation. Having other folks to rely on, lean on. There are many times where I've had attorneys I've reached out to that can give me practical advice, whether it be on a case, how to handle things within a firm, but then also on a human level. I've had people that not only reach out to me to say, well, how are cases going, but they'll reach out and say, how's your daughter doing? And those sorts of things matter, and those sorts of things help keep you going.